Hey everyone, in this video we're going to learn how to play Carnuta. So let's play the tutorial. Here we go. Let's learn how to play Carnuta. This tutorial exists thanks to Nick and Yancer. Carnuta, welcome to Carnuta, the annual druidic ritual. As is tradition, we've arranged a potion contest to elect the druid of the year. In Carnuta, players will take cards from a supply and then use runes to play them from their hands. Each card represents a different potion ingredient and synergizes with specific other ingredients. When one player reaches their 11th card, the game ends, and whoever has the most points wins. On our turn, we can perform two actions. Each can be spent in the following ways. You can take a card, play a card, take runes, and flip runes. We can perform the same action twice if we want. We'll start by taking cards. There are two kinds of cards, day and night. From each deck, 4 cards were dealt face up to form the supply. Each card has a rune cost, you can see that at the top, ingredient icons, like the mushroom, and points in the lower right-hand corner that said 2. For instance, this card costs 2 moon runes, so that's the cost, has a mushroom icon, and is worth 2 points per berry icon we have. I guess that's a berry. Okay. When we take a card, it will simply move to our hand. Which card should we take? To help us decide, we should examine our starting card. Each player got one. Ours has a butterfly icon and grants 1 point for each mushroom icon or skull icon we have. Let me mouse over that. So mushroom, I guess, that's a skull, I guess, at the bottom. Okay. With that in mind, we should take cards with mushroom icons, skull icons, or points that depend on butterfly icons. Hey, this skull is perfect. So click on this card. Here we go. Great, it moved to our hand. As soon as we took the card, a new card was drawn to replace it. That was only one of our 2 actions. Let's take another card. This card grants 4 points for each butterfly or honeycomb set we have. Let's mouse over. There we go with butterfly. Let's take it. Okay. Okay, that was 2 actions, so our turn is over. Now our opponent will take their turn. Okay, they took 2 cards. Okay, there's a butterfly. Next turn, let's learn about runes to play cards. Each player started with 4, 2 day runes and 2 night runes. When we use runes to play cards, they are either flipped or discarded. It depends whether the card has circular arrows or X's in the cost. Okay, how will we know? For example, to play the skull card, we'll have to flip 2 night runes. Oh, okay, the moon, yeah, I see at the top. Click on the skull. We flipped. Okay, great. As you can see, each night rune has a day rune on the back and vice versa. Now we've had enough day runes to play the clover card in our hand, so click on it. Okay, I flipped over 3 days to 3 nights. Next turn, let's take our honeycomb card. We need honeycomb for our clover card's scoring condition, and it has a butterfly-related condition of its own. So the butterfly, so we'll take that one. Let's take this salt card too. Salt is wild. When we play it, we can stack it onto any ingredient we've already played. Okay, salt. All right. By the way, we have a hand size limit of 3. We can go over that limit during our turn, but if we end our turn with more than 3, we'll have to discard down to 3. Okay. Next, I need to point out the track on our player board just above our runes. It indicates how many cards we've played so far. If you look closely, you'll notice that there are padlocks where the 4 and 8 should be. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Yes. When we play those cards, we'll unlock additional rune spaces on our board. You'll see for yourself in a second. Select our salt card. Again, salt cards, are wild and need to be stacked on previously played cards. Stack it on our butterfly card. Okay. Okay. Great. We now have 2 butterfly icons. Unfortunately, that was an expensive card. We had to discard 2 night runes, which are now in the rune supply. I think this is a good time to use a take runes action. When we do, we must choose either night runes or day runes. Then take as many of that type as we can to fill the empty slots on our board. There's only 1 day rune in the supply right now, so we should definitely get the night runes. Click on take runes at the top. Okay, take runes. Take night runes. Okay, 2 and 3. We can't play our honeycomb card with our current runes. We could use a flip runes action, which would flip all our day runes to night, or all our night runes to day. But that's generally not a very efficient option. It would be better to flip them by placing a card, but there aren't any good cards for us in the supply. This is a good time to use one of our sickles. Each player was given 2 at the beginning of the game, and there's no way to get more of them. As a free action, we can spend 1 sickle to discard a row of cards and draw replacements. Let's do it. We can spend 1 sickle to discard a row of cards. Okay. Click on discard row at top. Okay. Discard bottom row. Discard bottom row. I guess. Okay. Awesome. We found another butterfly card, so let's take it. All right. Take this flower card too. It doesn't provide any points, but it has 2 flower icons on it, so take it. What did they do? Okay. Okay, let's play more cards. So play the butterfly card. We can finally play our honeycomb card. So we have 3 days. Yes, we do. Day goes to night. We just played our 6th card. In that track I pointed out early, there is a downward arrow where the 6 should be. At this point, we can take a bonus ingredient token, which will count as another copy of an icon. Study the cards we've played so far. Which icon do we need more of? Which one will help us score the most points? I think honeycomb or flower will both work well for us. Click on the honeycomb token. Okay, let me think. Honeycomb. Okay. Okay, I think you've seen enough. The end is triggered when someone plays their 11th card. Players will complete the round so everyone has had the same number of turns, and then play 1 final round. This means that it's possible to have 12 or even 13 cards at the end. If you forget who the first player was, just look for the ancestor token. So I think it's here, right there. After the final round, BJ will count up the points from all the cards each player played. Whoever has the most points wins. As an example, let's go through the cards we've played so far. This card is worth 0 points, but gives us another butterfly icon. Okay, this is salt. This card is worth 2 points, and this card is worth 1 point per mushroom or skull that we have. We have 1 skull and 0 mushrooms, so that is worth 1 point. This card is worth 2 points per butterfly. We have 3 butterflies, including the wild salt, so it's worth 6 points. This card, the clover card, is worth 4 points per butterfly or honeycomb set. We have 3 butterflies and 2 honeycombs, including our bonus token, so it's worth 8 points. The honeycomb token is worth 4 points per butterfly or flower set. We haven't played our flower card yet, so it's worth 0 right now. So add it all up, it's 17 points. That's not great, but I'm sure you'll agree that we have a lot of potential here, so good luck in your first game. Thank you for playing through this tutorial for Carnuta. If you have any questions or comments about the tutorial, feel free to send Nick and Yancer a message. Big thank yous go out to Johan, Hope, and Gary for designing the game, David for illustrating, Repos Production for publishing, Darf and Buchimed for developing it for BGA. Have fun. That one looks fun. Thanks for watching.